So I did a video the other day, well, maybe 2 or 3 days now. I did an episode where I made it very clear that when I say that I'm talking to Black women, I say that intentionally, on purpose, with complete boldness and confidence, okay? And so what I want people to understand, because I know that that was the reason why I did that episode, is because I know that there are people other than Black women who listen to my episodes and watch the YouTube channel as well. Okay, fine. Welcome. All right. As long as you're respectful, be here. You can learn something. And so what I want to also emphasize is that when I speak to Black women who are navigating their lives beyond religion, who have freed themselves physically, but require another level and more levels of freedom and liberation in their soul, mind, body, spirit, pocketbook, okay? I want people to understand that this goes beyond feminism. As a matter of fact, what I speak about when I talk to Black women, this has nothing to do with being a feminist or feminism, especially as we see it in the Western world, okay? The reason why I'm saying that is because I have also received comments where people are attempting to stress to me to not just single out Black women or to what's the word I'm looking for? To isolate Black women. That's what feminism did, okay? And just in women in general, right? That's not what this is about. The reason for Unleashed Alchemy is that I am seeing in this exciting time, albeit challenging, it can feel challenging because of what our natural eye sees, okay? Because we don't want to bypass anything. Yet what I see happening are droves of Black women that have left their religion, they have left their church, and they are out here in the world saying, I know that there is more, but what do I do next? What do I do with this religious fear and this religious shame that is still hanging over my head? Even for women who are not saying that, religious dogma is still operating in their lives, which is why a lot of times women can feel exhausted. Because your body, your nervous system is still trying to operate from the dogma that you just physically left from. You've been trying to separate from that indoctrination from your mind, and you cannot do it from your mind. You have to start with the body. All right? When you understand that, okay, you will understand that this reclamation, this reconnection with your identity as the original woman who holds cosmic authority, this is in your bloodline. This is in your cells. It is in your nervous system. It's always been there. It has always been there, even when you were having your religious experience, but the indoctrination just packed it down to where it appeared that it disappeared. But no, it's still there. It just needs for you to activate it, which begins with nervous system recalibration. Okay? So this is not about isolation of the Black woman. This is not about feminism. Let me go back to what I was saying. What I see happening is women that have left the church, Black women that have left the church, they know that there is a higher level of spirituality for them to exist in. There's another level of it just being in the world that is waiting there for them to exist there, and they don't know how to get there. And so there is this spiritual army that is being hosted up, i.e., the Black woman, aka the Black woman. And that is going to influence a revolution. It's going to influence a movement, which the movement is already happening with Black women saying, no, I no longer, they may not be saying it in these words, but Black women leaving religion and disassociating from that construct, they're saying, their actions are saying, I no longer want to give my life force energy to this. Your life force energy contains cosmic energy. What is, I keep saying cosmic energy, but what is cosmic energy? Cosmic energy, cosmic authority is the ability to bring balance and to bring harmony with the feminine and the masculine energies. This has nothing to do with basic feminism. This is about reclamation of that identity, of your seat of authority in the world. Your Black ancient mothers carried societal authority, spiritual authority, economic authority, educational authority. At one time, she was revered for that. But you had some people that got jealous and said, nope, I want that kind of power. They won't have that power. So therefore, I'm coming to attempt to destroy it. They were able to tear down her schools, steal her books, tear down her temples, her mystery schools. And what is happening right now is that Black women are remembering that identity. And there is a movement and a revolution to reclaim that authority. But you first have to, a Black woman watching this, you have to do this in your life with yourself. Reclaim your authority and your power and your magic and your economic authority in your own life. Sure, we can talk about the world. I'm not even focused on the world. I'm just talking about you in your world, on your street where you live right now, in your house, in your apartment, in your condo, in your loft, wherever you're at, wherever you call your home right now. You have to make that your seat of authority. Make your seat, embrace your seat of authority wherever you are right now. But you first have to allow your nervous system to recalibrate to that. So this is not about male versus female. It's not about Black male versus Black female. It is about a woman fully melanated of the diaspora, embracing now her power of the cosmos, tapping into that divine wisdom that still rests in your blood, that still rests in your DNA. Why do you think Henrietta Lacks? Why do you think her cells were stolen and used without her family's permission? Why? Any other woman, but they chose her. Medicine chose her cells. There is ancient wisdom that you have, that you can access, where you will see that you can use as part of to infuse into your spiritual practice, where you will start to see enchantments in your life, in every single part of your life. Why? Because this is about your identity. Your identity is how you show up, how you are being. It's how you speak. It's how you relate to yourself first. It's how you relate to other people. It's how you establish relationships. It's how you work in your business. It's how you work in your career, because you are expressing a certain identity. And that certain identity that wants to be expressed is that authority, that spiritual authority, that cosmic authority. So one more time, I've said this 10 billion times in the last 11 minutes. When I speak to Black women about reconnecting with their identity and reconnecting with that authority, with that spiritual authority, with that cosmic divine rhythm, this has nothing to do with feminism. We are not that basic. As the original woman, we are not that basic. All right? So, also, before we go, I want to remind you that Unleashed Alchemy Ascension membership is open. It is open now, and it will close November 29th at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it won't reopen again until April 2026. I can't believe I'm already saying 2026. When you enroll now, because this is a brand new membership, you are being given this early dove founding price. And if you get into the membership, I'm going to explain why I'm saying dove. I'm saying that very intentionally. Okay. That early dove founding price is $37 a month, or you can do the yearly membership, which is $370 a year. So you're getting 2 months complimentary. So as long as your membership, whether you choose the yearly or the monthly, as long as it stays active and you do not cancel, you'll always have that price. Even after I increase the price in April when the enrollment opens up again. So go to unleashedalchemy.com. As a matter of fact, the direct link to sign up to get into the membership now will be in the description box of this episode. Also, our first live workshop will be November 29th at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right. So also, what I want to stress is the foundation of this membership is live. We have live connection. Okay. Now, there may be some, or there will be actually, very short pre-recorded videos from time to time, but the bulk of what you're getting is live workshop, live interactions. Okay. Also, you have access to a community of other women, Black women like yourself, like me. Okay. Which is probably the most important part, is the community that you'll have. You'll be able to be share if you like your honest experiences, your honest thoughts about your religious experience that you may have not felt the freedom to share with people that are closest to you, because perhaps the people that are closest to you are still operating from religious dogma, and that's fine. That is their experience. But this community, you will have access to communicate those things. We have live Q&As, live meditations, live rituals. All right. So it is time for you to rise and ascend, and to continue to ascend into your original identity. All right. I look forward to seeing you inside of the membership.